a lot of things that we think he'll play, but if he doesn't, we just have to up our intensity just one more notch.
From what you've seen, again, Kevin's going to play too, but from what you've seen of DTR in training camp and preseason games, if he has to step in there in this big game, what do you expect from him?
I expect him to be ready.
What strikes you regarding the rushing game and the ball? What do you think has to be done to stop?
The rushing game? Everybody knows the rushing game up there. It's got a number 8 on it. And then, those other guys are good as well, but that's really the cog or the engine that gets them going. He's the dynamo up there. I mean, those guys are good at running the ball. They want to knock out the ball. They want to give you a little window dressing and direct runs down your throat. But the threat is if you mess up, it's not just the running back you have to worry about. It's him going 30, just like the running back going 30. So it's just that two-headed monster in the backfield.
Jim was talking yesterday about continuing to be aggressive in attack as a defense and not really change because of Lamar. Is that different for you? It feels like in the past you said you had to modify your run because you don't want Lamar escaping.
Well, he don't care about that as much. He just says go win. I'm gonna go win.
Yeah. Is that nice?
Oh yeah. I mean, for us, to have that kind of mentality. He says, just take the seatbelt off and play your game, and that's what we're gonna do.
Jim also said yesterday, you have to treat Lamar like he's a running back, like he's a receiver. But the rules are in place to protect the quarterback. So just how difficult is it to treat him that way, while also at the same time playing like within the rules of how you have to treat a quarterback?
The way in which he means that is like when he escapes the pocket, you're not falling for pump fakes. You're not trying to jump and bat down the ball. He may throw it, he may not. But if you jump, you don't have to worry about him throwing it for 30. He'll run by you and rush for 45. So the guy's dynamic when he leaves the pocket, and you don't want to give him that much room if you're to leave your feet. So play him like he's a running back per se, and tackle him where the quarterback area is.
How much going against Lamar Jackson, that offense comes down to making those in-game adjustments after you get a look at what they are kind of doing?
I mean, playing them is fun. There's a lot to look at, but at the end of the day, it's just a physical game. Who wants it more? It's usually one-on-one. Unfortunately for the big guys in the middle, sometimes a little bit 2-on-1. But on the edge, you have a lot of opportunities to make plays if you keep your eye focused on what you need to. And same with the corners and the guys behind us. So JLK is licking his chops, and so are those linebackers.
Did you get a chance to listen to Raekwon Smith's comments?
No.
He said he was going to beat your guys' tails in front of your wives and kids.
Oh, I don't keep up with that. So, we'll see.
Myles, you guys have historically in recent years done a fairly decent job containing Lamar. But you haven't won a lot of big games to do it. So, I guess my question is, how much from those previous games? I know Jim has come in with a different philosophy, a different scheme. He's asking you to do different things, but how much from some of those previous games can you bring forward and maybe try and incorporate, because there was some tangible success there?
We're not playing the same scheme, so you can't look at those old games. You got to look at what they've been doing this year. They've got different management over there, so I can't be focused on how they were before. There's some similarities, of course. They still have a strong running game. That hasn't changed. But when they're trying to rush the ball and how they're trying to rush the ball has changed just a little bit. So got to look at their tendencies and how those have changed just this year.
Looks like Ryan Stanley didn't practice today. How much of a difference if he doesn't?
Not like Ronnie. Good guy. Known him for a while, and I don't want him to play because he's been unhealthy for a while now, and I want to see him get back on the field and play this game at a very high level without risk of injury. I look forward to always matching up against him because he's a really good left tackle. But no, I don't want him to risk energy, and neither does the team. So it's just a matter of him getting out there and having very low risk. There's never no risk, but very low risk of hurting himself. I don't think it'll change much. They're still going to run pretty much the same scheme as far as what they want to do. But it's Ronnie.
Yeah, yesterday Awok said that Za'Darius has helped you open up. Do you feel that way?
What's that mean? I don't know what that means.
Do you talk more? Are you more open with the guys this year than you were in the past? Do you joke more?
Maybe they didn't appreciate my jokes last year. I don't know.
But you haven't noticed a change in yourself because of Za'Darius?
Maybe a little bit.
What's he like to be around every day?
Like unbridled energy. And wakes up with like a Energizer Bunny like strapped to his back or something. So it's just contagious.
Jim said yesterday, we asked him about your 3.5 sack performance. He said there's more meat on that bone. He seems to be one of those tough love, put your arm around you type of a coach. When you hear that kind of a comment,
I love it. I've had coaches like that all my life, whether it's high school, college, and up. See something in you that sometimes you can't see in yourself, and I agree with them. So, I've always believed there's no reason to ever be satisfied with your performance, but even look at the film. There's always a little bit more that you can get out of it, and he's gonna squeeze his lemon till it's dry. So just got to keep on fighting to get better.
Thanks, Bob.
Yep. What's up, y'all?
Just found out that Deshaun is questionable. So just wondering, what impact does that have on you as you head into this game?
Yeah, we just heard the news too. I know it's a questionable thing, but I guess that's just a him and coach type of decision. We got to focus on us. I got to prepare the same way I always prepare, and I know everyone's going to do the same.
What is the confidence level in Moore if he's the one that has to go?
Like I say every week, he doesn't have a choice to step in those shoes. At the end of the day, football is that type of sport. It's always next man up.
We had just gotten done talking to DTR. Just what have you seen from him as a young player, rookie coming in here? As far as his growth, he had mentioned, hey, this was the first time I got to run with the ones this week in practice.
I know he's excited. I know he's a super consistent person. You see him in here, he does his diligence. And I feel like we have all the confidence in the world. If he were to do the step in, I feel like it's time. It would be time for him to spin. So.
What did he show you in those preseason games that he played in DTR?
Explosive. He loves football. He plays with a lot of passion. And just an exciting player. He has the will to want to get better. I see him always talking to Deshaun behind the scenes. So you can't be mad at that.
Well, for you, it's really clear in these first 3 weeks just how much they're trying to get the football in your hands. One, what does that mean to you as far as being the recipient of that confidence? And then just secondly, how do you feel that those various ways have worked out? Like how do you feel that's going?
I feel like it's going well. I'm trying to make the most of my opportunities. I'm coming to work every single week with my best foot forward. And whenever the opportunity presents itself for 8 to be called, I try to do my thing. So I'm super excited about the opportunities. I think that I feel like I'm being used how I want to be used and how I know I can. So it's only it's only a matter of time for everyone, not just myself. It has a huge game, So I'm excited.
But I'll get much of the game plan. When you watch them, what is your first impression regarding this ball and defense?
Play hard. Group that's been together. Just a really good football team overall. So you can't take them lightly.
Is it hard preparing for a team that's dealing with the vast amount of injuries that they are? I know that it's not your problem; they have to deal with it. But you've got to
prepare for it. I mean, that could be good for us. You see what I'm saying? So we just, man, we focus on ourselves though. You know, so we take it day by day and focus on what's going on in the Cleveland Browns locker room.
Your mindset of, hey, it's just football, that's just kind of what it is, has all usually been your mindset throughout your career, like just kind of taking and going as what it is?
Yeah, you have to. We got a long season, so you can't look too far ahead. You can't look in the past, Coach's his main point of today was kind of just stay in the present, and I feel like that was perfect, hitting it on the head. I feel like we all got to just stay in the present.
Kevin came out with those 2 misdirection plays on that opening series.
Yeah.
It's not something you see every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even though maybe you guys didn't have the success with those that you wanted, just what's that tell you about him as a coach and maybe some of the potential and possibilities?
Yeah, it's exciting play calling and being someone that is in the offense. You just never know what's gonna come next. So I think as a playmaker, you can only look forward to what he has in his bag.
How important is it for you to get early communications in the games and just kind of build that confidence throughout the season?
I mean, I love getting the ball. I feel like I can make an impact, so I'm not mad about it at all. I like getting the ball early, like whatever it is. It could be a first play, it could be whatever.
Does it help with your connection?
Getting the groove, yeah. I think seeing the as far as myself getting hit, getting all that, and then seeing him get completions just riles us up. So yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Because obviously you guys can't replace what Nick Chubb brought to the table here. But do you feel like maybe a little more is put on your plate as far as the running game goes? I'm not asking you to give a game plan away or anything like that, but just as far as like expanding that, because we did see you in the backfield and things like that. Do you think that might present opportunities for you now?
All right, yeah. I feel like we gotta stay ready for whatever. Having Nick down was unfortunate, and everyone has to step up, not including myself, even the running backs. I know they're looking at it as, all right, I gotta take on more. So I know everyone's looking to do more. Yeah.
When you switch kind of back and forth between those roles, does it change do you have to change your mentality like in between, honestly, like each drive or anything?
Nah, you just gotta be a dog. You go back there, you gotta know you're gonna get hit, or I'm trying not to get hit regardless, but you just gotta know what it comes with. Being a running back isn't slight. It's major. I'm learning to gain more respect for them as it goes, so yeah, man, you definitely gotta put your hard cap on. So
a little different running between those tackles.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah, it is. Good.
Appreciate
All right.
it. Thank you, Elijah.